to that they're surviving the impossible online server. This is what, number 18 so far? If I was streaming through all the crap that I had to with or that I had to go through with all the server issue stuff, probably would have been more like around number 36 or something like that at this point. Hmm. Looking there, I thought I heard something like, it's just been the music. I thought I heard something like gunfire or something. Some booms. Well, we survived the night here. So, swap this over to the action. We survived the night. Now, time to get a little bit of... I thought I had a little bit of ice. Maybe were my O2s off? Yeah, it was off. I'm surprised I'm still alive then. My O2 is off. Like, dead. Eek. Now... I came here for certain items. Get them. And that was some ice and some cobalt. I should already still have almost full cargo container of ice. Means I just need to go to the cobalt hole. That direction. I'm gonna go up a ways to do this maneuver. Because it's apparently nighttime here and I cannot see anything. That should be good. Yeah, I've only been in this hole like once. Somebody else sent me the coordinates for it and it was kind of torn up. See if I can do this during the night. Sun's over there, so yay. Trying to do anything at night sucks on this. It's just so dark. I mean, I can't see Jack. I could barely squint and see the stars in the back there. I see one big one kind of going more center screen there. Now we're off to the left of the screen. So, it's kind of like 7 Days to Die. You do not go out at night. You don't do anything at night. I need to play and stream some of that again. 7 Days to Die. Do that. The last time I streamed that was on on the dreaded 1 year anniversary day, when we all got drunk and I got sick from that freaking tippy cow junk. I didn't even have a chance to get buzzed. It's just, oh my god. Ugh. By the way, I spent like the whole night on the toilet after that one. I don't recommend that stuff. It's almost on top of it. There we go. Yeah, I'm going nose first. Really shouldn't be doing it like this, but well. See if the voxels, looks like the voxels have all been rebuilt around this area and replaced. Yep. Go in for a little tap. Boop. Lets me know where I'm at. And the idea here is going to be I want to fill this sucker up the rest of the way with cobalt. That should give me enough to last quite a while. There's the cobalt. Start chewing. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Of course, I have to pause. I'm gonna have to pause every so often here to eject stone. Like now. Or did I already? Hmm. Yeah, if you look up above the daily needs mod bits up in the top left corner, you'll see that there's a little blue line up there. I want to get that red. That's the drills and their capacity. And there's full of those. Drill full, drill full, drill fulls. Okay, let's see what's our ice sitting at. See, we got a bunch there. I don't have enough room even to move, maneuver and balance things out and sort them out, so we're done in here. After a long trip back home. Yeah, I got enough thrust to get back up on only 2, so I almost could go and put another cargo pod on this thing. Take off the Hydra thrust on the back. Since this thing's only coming to Luna. There's no other planet that I could really fly on. Get some speed up. Yeah, there you go. Can't even see the moon behind me. And I'm just going. Hmm. Should be out of gravity well in just a moment. Yep, there we go. And now it's just a matter of drifting back home at 126 meters a second. That's really the fastest I can go with the load I've got. There should probably have some stone in this thing I can process. Oh, excuse me. Yep. I think I do need to add to this some places. I'm landing here. Where to put it? Only spot I could see to really put one would be right in front of the connector. Make it level with the connector. Ow, wait, that hurt me. Huh. No, they're off goofing around someplace. I can easily get them back on just by doing this. Maybe. GG usually shows up eventually. Can't pull it out of there? No, I don't want the silicone, I want the plate. Here we go. I think right there is probably my only place I'm going to be able to put one. Well, that's why it's not. It wasn't producing them. The heck? Come on. Oh. I used too much iron. Oopsie. Aw. Means I gotta just wait and drift. For another almost 300 kilometers. Yay. There goes the window. And no kitty? Well, since we gotta wait for the drift, I will go and see if I can rustle one of them up. Come on, Lucy. What are you doing? Look outside. Well, managed to get a hold of Lucy. You lay down? That should be at least a 5 out of 10 now, right? There we go. Should probably fall asleep. Solid 11 out of 10. I think it'd be a 10 out of 10 or 11 out of 10 if I could have both Gigi and Lucy up there at the same time. Oh, speaking of Gigi, here she comes. Well, come on up. Oh, here she goes. Oh, little kisses there. Alright. Well, you leave those alone. Okay, I guess Gigi's gonna cuddle up against me. No? What? Huh? What? Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Well, you don't want to be seen on camera now? You want to play with the boom mic? Go on. She's laying down, go lay with her. Brat. Yeah, so pretty much just the boring part of just flying back. Which inventory do I have personally? Hmm. Right enough, I think. That, come on. Get that out in space. Make a little bit of room. Okay, good. Must have just fallen off me. You goofy little cat. Just want to cuddle up to me. And the only time she wants to cuddle up to me is when I'm on my computer. They both like getting their necks rubbed. That's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, now I have... Yeah, I should have enough ice and everything. Mm, 7,000 or 8,000 there. Hard for me to judge exactly how much I have. But I should have enough ice and enough cobalt to be able to finish off that ship that I'm building there. And then I can make a trip to Luna to get a ton of ice. Hopefully I won't have to go for any ice runs after that for a while, or I could even deliver some to some other people. Some trades for some stuff. No, my next trip was gonna be to get some uranium, wasn't it? Down there. Hmm. And see, going for uranium now is kind of gonna be a pain in the butt. Just because of where my asteroid base is situated. I should have put it over on this side of the belt. But that's just such a perfect asteroid. I don't know if I can find another one like that. Nice hollow center with an open one side being opened up enough for a bit of a spaceport. one of the one of the holes, one of the lower holes that got that faces straight towards purgatory will probably be I might integrate that into the whole of it, of the base, to make it a observation point. So a person can go down there, have its own gravity area, and you can look out of a big window, enjoy the view of purgatory. The view of the big orange rock. I still need to go to Pertam and Paradise, wherever Paradise is at. Well, Paradise is on the other side of Purgatory there. Yep, Lucy's just sacked out there. Can't really see Gigi, but she's kind of see the purple of her collar as she sits on the printer there. Yep, she moves her head, then you can see her. Here. Yeah, there's really nothing to view right now. It's just me coasting along next to soon to be seeing some asteroids. Times like this would be nice if I'd had music on the stream. I could take requests. I think the game music's probably about as best I could do. Twitch gets mad when you start playing any kind of music on it. So does YouTube. But Twitch will actually take off the audio. YouTube will just demonetize you, and it's like, I don't care. For the most part, I think they'll just demonetize you. I think you do it enough times, they actually will remove the video or remove you. I don't know. I haven't done much of that. Yep. It just gives me weird looks. Well, I see a van is on. Hey, buddy. Come to watch me drift through space? Well, the good news is, I got tons of cobalt. Tons of ice. I can't even move it. I can't even move it like that. I got the drills full too still. Hmm. Putting the ramp back on is kind of a pain. That's why I was thinking of just eliminating it entirely and going with a solid ramp. But the way you have to do it is you have to lay blocks across from one rotor all the way to the other side, and then you delete the rotor head off the other one. Add the rotor head to the very last block, and then connect them. Hmm. You can try a piston elevator if you want. I haven't tried that. I tried messing with the hinges on it. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Um, Most guys usually when they attach those, they will. Um, I've seen it done two ways. I've seen it done where you just build, like I said, you build them across and then you put a new head on the end and get it attached that way. Another way is to build from either end, meet in the middle, and do like a merge block type thing. That's a little bit harder. Um, but most guys will have one of them being a rotor that's just set to free spin. It'll be off and that's it. It's just there's a support type thing. And the other one will be to move it. Um, on my drifting pursuit mods that are modification ones or ships, I've got Bombay doors underneath them. Once the box the piston might be able to just flip it upside down. Yeah, you could probably try it. Um, yeah, I was gonna say on my drifting pursuits, I got Bombay doors underneath them. They're built pretty much the same. They've got a pair of rotors on the big version, the big door version. But I had it set up to where both rotors would work in it on it and hold and moving it. And I don't remember now how I did that. Because I tried doing that with these doors now, and it clanged out and did what it did to you. And it did that to me like 3 times. Like, whoops, not trying that again. And then, whoops, um, I got the limiter set wrong. And then the third time, I don't exactly know what happened. It just decided to clang out on me. So I never blew the rover in half. I just basically took out some of the roof and some of then most of the floor. But yeah, it wasn't the first time I seen that thing blow up like that. See, you went for a flight. I went for a fall. I think the third one actually killed me too. I think it was because when I was doing it, I was trying to get him to turn down. And the fall is what killed me. Yeah, see, I was trying to get him to fall down, and I think you were trying to get him to go up. Uh-oh. And into the east side. I think, who was it that said snapping dance flight? Yeah. Who was it said? It's not the fall that'll kill you. It's the sudden deceleration at the end of it that will. And now you'll get to see where that starting soon screen might come from. Yeah, see, this is where it came from. This is how I captured it. It was basically like this. If I swap over, pretty darn close, right? Except I need to get it to go up more. Judging by the angle there, I'm probably going to hit. Yeah, this is a game. No, no, I know what you're saying. Pretty much the same. The only difference is the angle of where I'm at. I was about maybe 40 kilometers from base when I took that, when I did that capture. And now I'm 100 kilometers further away than that. I should have turned that on during some of it. I don't know. Probably would have made things a little too bright looking. Hitting that thruster every so often. What mods doesn't it use? Let's see, should be able to bring it up. What the heck? You doing that? Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Any impossible announcements? No. Nope, I didn't want to be in that. Not in game chat, was it? They pinned it someplace. No, that was the... Yeah, there's the map of it. How things are situated with the servers. So each planet's are on their own server. The space is on a server. And then these two sides of the planet are on the server. For their Nexus deal. Not a possible announcement. Possible chatter, maybe? No. Oh yeah, okay, there was. Yeah, it was that one. Yeah, I did post it into my general Discord. But he probably isn't on that yet, so I'll bring it up since I got a nice long flight anyway. Yeah, it's got a lot of them. What, 46 of them? Tank explosions, gases with masses. A lot of the NPC stuff for that Lucas has made. He makes some pretty good stuff too, by the way. The Oz scrap one is the pain in the butt. Rival AI, that's what makes some things smart. The realistic skybox is what makes things dark. So, yeah. It's got quite a few mods. Even full, I still got too much gyro control on this thing, and I've only got, what, 2 gyros on this little ship? What, you gonna go pester Lucy? Help? Oh, she's gonna go cuddle on me again. It's kind of interesting that they have this set up to where the only place where you can find asteroids is in the belt here. There's nothing in between the planets at all. Which, if you ask me, is kind of a bit of a waste. They should have like the encounter zone or something for that. Put in some, have some, I don't know, make some Reaver bases up and put them out there or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, they have combat zone with NPC factions going at it. They kind of could have that now, actually. I don't know if the Reavers will attack the asserts on here. I know I will. I can see them. They will attack the space pirates. Whoa, whoa. Okay, that's weird. I did not make that motion. Whoa. Okay, I think I know what that issue might be. Whoop. Shoot. That was a bad move on my part. Because now I'm moving 120 second and it is not. It stopped. I can see it though. I just don't think it's moving anymore. Watch, I'm gonna face plant into this sucker as I come close to it. Come on, come on. Whoa. Well, just about. Yeah. Let's see if that fixed that. No, it's still wanting to be glitchy as can be. I don't know about smooth. I mean, look, that thing didn't want to. That thing's still being kind of glitchy on me. Well, I've had a lot of practice with having to do that. Try having to do that in the gravity well. When I found out about the remote block and the autopilot glitch on it, I was coming down in purgatory gravity, and when you're in gravity, you don't get a jetpack. So I had to orientate myself to where I would pop out of my cockpit on top of my ship, do that fix ship, and hope like hell that it would spawn underneath of me fast enough. It didn't. I did end up crashing to the ground pretty much, but the ship itself managed to engage its dampeners and stop. So I was able to respawn back on it and walk my way over to the cockpit. What was I saying before that, though? Yeah, I know the Reavers will attack pirates. I know I've seen them. I had them in with the Corrupt before, and they will attack the Corrupt. I have not seen them attack Asserts, though. Can't imagine why they wouldn't. They attack pretty much anybody. It's possible at some point in time we could see a Assert ship getting attacked by Reaver. Possible. GG, if you hit one of those buttons, I'm gonna be mad. She likes to cuddle on me, and while she is still as can be, her tail, however, has a mind of its own and has been known to hit buttons on the keyboard, or the mouse, or anything at its leisure. Doesn't it? Error. It almost looks to me like there's a ship right there. Or somebody's station, because that does not reflect like a asteroid does, but it might be just a small, awkwardly colored one. It could just be a small, awkwardly colored one. And there we go. That's about just about dead on there, almost. Except coloring difference, I think. Yeah. I'm starting to get awfully close to some of these asteroids. I want to move out of this field a little bit so I don't smack into any of them. A little bit of course correction on that, and that should do me right about there. It's really neat actually to look along here and just see that they only spawn in a band around and throughout these rings. It's really cool how they rigged that up. Yeah. I just think that's a really nice touch. gives the ring some actual depth I guess. I do think they positioned the rings incorrectly, though. Or the sun rotation is incorrect because the poles are getting hit with direct light. It doesn't rotate on the poles. So it's like the planet's off kiltered. As you can plainly see, the angles there. Here, you know, there's your line, and then there's the ring, and the poles I think are going like this. Hard to give you directions without some kind of pointing device. So basically right now I think the South Pole is getting direct light. Yeah, because I'm near the North Pole with my rover shop, and it's in direct darkness. So that's kind of weird. But like we say to explain everything that gets messed up on this server, it's purgatory. It kind of lives up to its namesake. What? I'm getting a drink. Meow meow meow. What, you want to sniff that? Just a bottle. Here. Yeah, when you're on the North Pole, you should be getting North or South Pole. You should be gray most of the time. So the way they arranged the stuff in the server was kind of off. Because as it's like, yeah, as I said it right there, the rings are actually set to polar north and south. So the rings are right. The sun, as you can obviously tell, is, I'd say 75 degrees off. But then it could be synced to polar north and polar south of the other planets of like Paradise specifically. Hey, I'm finally getting closer to the base. Slowly but surely, I'll get there. See, there you go. That looks about more like on my starting screen. And I just sat there and just did this. Gonna mess with the drills too. I was just trying to make it look kind of entertaining. Should I had to, if I had uh, to do stuff before stream or something like that, or I could set it to be like on the be right back screen, but that one right now I think was set. Yeah, as a cat cam. Oh, I can see my asteroid from here. Kind of sucks as I've been looking to see what kind of ores I find in space here. Ooh, I'm gonna probably have to slow down for the server restart. On asteroids, I've so far found just like your fertilizer stuff, your carbon, potassium, uh, the iron, gold, and silver. I can't find nickel, no magnesium, definitely no cobalt. I have confirmed, they've confirmed that there's no cobalt up here on these. No silicon. You can only get those by actually mining the asteroid itself. So, that kind of sucks. All servers restarting in 5 seconds. 20 seconds later, still hasn't restarted. No. Oh, I thought that was it going. Just general warfare. Like I said, some of the guys' names on here, they're funny. Goodbye world. Nice touch. I prefer the see you on the other side, or she's gonna blow. Valhalla. Okay, I think he one-upped you there. He said Valhalla, like something like just screaming Valhalla, you know. I think actually if I not alt tab, shift tab, wanted to shift tab, I can bring up Discord, bit of it, game chats. Yep, see, my world Valhalla. Should have done for Valhalla. I hate how quiet it is in here. We need the grinders back. Right at the last second. Any emote set. Not really any good ones. Hi. I need the dancing one. Get around, bite me, drunk. Yeah, I gotta have a drunk in there. Or whatever. I'm gonna throw in a charge. Whatever. Oh, ow! Well, that kind of backfired. Trying to push us in the fire, and I was gonna dance at the last second. Loading, please wait. Dot dot dot. Loading, please wait. Dot dot dot. Oh, that reminds me of playing RuneScape back in the day. Yes, I'm quite old. I played RuneScape back when it was oh, back when it was still overhead view, I think it was. When it was like 2D. And then shortly after they went to a more 3D variation. And then they went to that super gaudy looking stuff now. So they still have RuneScape Classic though. But we would sit there and be like fishing on the dock or something like that, which is the most boring thing you could do at the time. And you'd get that random loading, please wait, or please wait loading thing pop up as it was streaming, as it was syncing. So that everybody just start typing that every time you'd have some big lag burst come through. Ah, the trolling you would see back then. Before trolling was even a thing. We've had a lot of new players on here lately. I wonder if I could troll some of them with the hey, if you press Alt F4, you can bring up the star map that's in Discord in game. Oh, almost there, and I'm right at the point that I want to be, because there's the hole I need to go through. In fact, I think I can see the ship. The yellow of the cargo pods that are built right there. And I'm coming in a little hot. Flip and burn, flip and burn, flip and burn. Eek. And that's why I have a hydrogen thruster on this thing. Woo! Oh, there we go. Yep. From this angle, you can definitely see how that thing's going to be situated within there. And how I should be able to get like 2 or 3 ships worth of parking within here. They're obviously quite well hidden too. I'll have to get some turret defenses on this side now that I've opened this up more. But I think if I get the Super Scuttler built and just park it out there, it should do it. There we go. Contact. And docked. Let's get the lights off. There we go. And home sweet home. Ah. What's with this pose I'm doing? It's like I'm laughing. I need that. And I probably won't need that. I will, however, need an oxygen tank, I think. O2 tank. Refresh the water. And that should do me well enough. Character tools. There. Oh, let me drag it unless I got one. Oh. That one. That one. They're really the majority of what I need. And then I could disconnect and move the thing around a bit if I wanted to. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute, I think, for this to build all that up. Yeah, it's just waiting for the cobalt. And the iron. Why is it waiting on iron? I have plenty of iron, don't I? Okay, maybe I don't. Well, that's easy to remedy. Yeah, easy to remedy. Oh, the rubber banding's back. No. Let's do that, and that, and that. Just come over here. Is it? It was down, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was down. I don't know, maybe it was up. Oh, it's right there. There it was. There's my iron hole. Or iron hole. Iron hole. Ah, been a long day for me. Yeah, fortunately this place has a lot of iron on it, so I'm good there. It's the freaking lagginess and glitchiness of everything with all these mods added to it. The more mods you get onto something like a server, the more troublesome it becomes. As you can see, it's rebounding me back every so often there to the same spot. See? You can see that on the cat cam. Gigi's giving Lucy a bath. She's gonna end up pissing her off and there's gonna be a fight. Yeah, I had to initiate it. Well, see, it's even funnier here because Lucy's the oldest of the two. She's a little rescue kind of cat that I got from my sister, and she's what about we don't know the exact age, but she's probably about 6 or 7 years old. Gigi, I know her almost exact age. Um, she was born December of what was it, 2019, I think it was. Uh, no, 18. 'Cause she's 2 now. Yeah. So she's still a heck of a kitten. But Lucy's been with me for at least 6 years, and she didn't take kindly to having another cat around. Even though she's friendly with almost all animals, especially squirrels. Just, she's made friends with so many squirrels. But it's like, I want you to visit, I don't want you to live here. And then Gigi comes along and she's like, don't know how to feel about another cat living here. Come on, you move. Rotate over. Okay, we'll just force it like that. There we go. So they'll fight every so often. Lights. Forget lights. Yeah, what you saw all over there that was just iron. That's all iron right there. And that goes quite a ways in. And there is another iron deposit on this one someplace. Yeah, right there. That's probably just about as big. There's also silver on this rock, phosphorus, and carbon. Oof. Let's see, then refineries. I need to get one set to doing just iron. Oop, not Arion. Ayan. You're going on that guy. Cobalt can go over on that one. Let's see. Oop. Eh. Brain moving faster than fingers can keep up. Load everything into here. The iron first, so it'll keep feeding that. Oops, did I just... Oh, okay. There you go. 108k iron. And cobalt. And the ice too. I'll throw that in there as well. $43 cobalt. But I'm not going to need all that much cobalt. That's more than what I'll ever need. Okay, and the ice is all filled up into the generators. Yeah, that ice must have went pretty fast. I had like 40... I had another like 40k in there, so it went really fast. Huh. That's okay. Oh, and there's a wasp nearby. And it's coming closer. I have to keep an eye on that one. Oop, oop. Pretty sketchy when you... wait. So sketchy when you load in, press V, and all you see is some tires. Yeah, I'll say so. I don't know, worse is to load in and be put into a respawn pod or a respawn screen. Hey, almost got one of them done. Oh. It's just a waiting game now. Again, everything's a waiting game in this anymore. It shouldn't be Space Engineers, it should be a waiting simulator. Oh, seriously? Hmm. I need you filling up with iron on this side. And then pop you in there. Yeah, that should be good, and then we just gotta wait for that. Yeah, you can see the yield on that thing. The basic refinery is like 0.13. The refinery that has 2 yield modules is 0.94. You got 2 yield modules, 1 speed module, 1 power module. And it produces almost 1 full cobalt in the time it takes this thing to do 0.1 cobalt. So if that's the case, let's see about how fast does it do iron. Quite fast, actually. Iron's plentiful. Oh yeah, it does iron a lot faster. We will do the basic refinery on the iron. And the main refinery onto the cobalt. Yeah, that way we can knock that out. I haven't really messed with playing around and experimenting with what works best for um, refining stuff. I do know that. Why do you do that? Stupid thing. I do know that having a couple yield modules on this thing is very beneficial when you're doing stuff like gold or silver, and definitely platinum. Definitely want 2 of them for that. And then speed modules, and 2 speed modules is usually preferred. But since I'm here with a limited amount of power kind of going on, I want to make sure I don't run out of power. I've got at least 1 yield module on that. I could put speed modules on this thing. Get the assembler working a lot better. But he. Come on, give me at least 1 of them up. Oh, so close. So close. Like, what, 12 more? Dang it. Oh, I'll get this stuff up onto the build planner. Get it running. Oh, build planner full. Okay. Should have enough now. Yep, there's enough to get that one going. Yay! It can move now if I needed to. I would have to grind off the projector part, so I don't have to lose the alignment of the projection. Am I out of grids too? Yep. I'm out of grids too. Keep that thing going with that. And this one going with that. And it should be able to keep up because it's got plenty of it so far. Yeah, it's got plenty of iron now. Let's get it kicking only onto cobalt for a bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, power. Yeah, close enough. It's okay. So I believe I get the parts for the conveyors. Yep. Oh, I already had that one, so okay. Whee! Oof. Let's get a few of those queued up first. Ooh, am I gonna be out of nickel? Right here. Okay. Already? Oh no, no, I'm not. I'm not. It's just being weird on me again. I don't need the silver in there at this point in time. Do need the gold, and ooh, that we don't want that devil gold. I am out of gold though, so I'm gonna have to go do a little mining for that in a bit. Fortunately, there's gold all around me in the asteroids. I just have to go to any nearest one and I can find some. I just happened to land on the one that didn't have any. Just my luck. Oh, okay. I was wondering why couldn't they add that to build planner? Because it's got everything it's needed. He's welded. Oh, baggy. Oh, your elevator works? I'm gonna have to come check this out. I'm gonna weld this up and then some of the stuff up and then come check this out. Oh, because it's got the grids for the thruster up here. That's what that is. I've also got that thruster to finish too, don't I? Well, there is a door on the back of the rover. Alright, let's go check this out. Let's go see what Van built. Right here, snow and rain. Oh, she's not grounded anymore.
Health critical. Fuel low. Energy critical.
Why is it so dark in here? Power off or something? There we go. Oh, the Reavers aren't going to care about lights that much. Green lights. There was hangar door. Oh, that's interesting. We. Well, when it comes to the button, I mean, having a recall button there, or a button there's not too bad, but it scratches here. Hmm. Huh. I wouldn't do an antenna on the rover for that. No, that would probably be not as beneficial. Trying to think how that could make it do this a little bit better. If you could do this a little bit better. I mean, you could probably do solid block, solid block, solid block, and a deal. And have this be a ramp block. Just something like that. But there's not very many clean ways to do it. But I mean, it looks alright. It works alright. I'd say go with it for now. Until you can think of something better. Yeah, it does have a really nice walk-on. That's really nice and smooth. The only way I could think of making that better would be to move this out the whole thing out one more block. Take off the rotors and put on blast door block there, maybe. That way it doesn't grind up against it as it goes up and down. But that's a lot of work, and a little bit of grind's not going to hurt nothing. It's just rubbing. What I'd like to know right now is these things aren't working. The turbines should be working. You're planted, aren't you? Oh, you turned them off? Oh, you can turn them on. The Reaver was probably attracted to the fact that this thing had been on fire. Let's see, what's the tracking beacon set to right now? Yeah, you're set to 160 meters. No Reaver's gonna come looking for you. Even with the turbines on. Tracking beacon only goes up to like 1 meter more with the turbines on. They don't produce enough power. Oh, it even went down. Went from like 161 to 153. Now 145, yeah. Ooh, I need to do two. Oh, this might be why. I see smoke coming off this thing. Which one's damaged and creating heat? Oh no, this thing's broadcast radius is down to 1 meter. And now I'm thirsty. There's no water in this one. Dang it. Ooh. It's probably one of these pieces down here. Oh. Well, at least the turrets must have done some damage then. They must have been taking it out. Yeah, I think it's I think it's one of the conveyor junctions behind this. Here we go and shut off. Yeah, this thing's pretty rugged when the turrets are going. So you moved it 754 meters over from where that was. That's not bad. Must have drove well for you. Oh no, by all means, you can take that mining ship if you want to mess it up. I have no problem with that. That's a really piss poor design. I do not like this thing. It yeah, it was kind of a crap design, but it works. So if you want to tear that thing up and destroy it, by all means, go for it. If you want to design your own, go for it. I would not feel bad if you end up breaking it. So good luck trying to fly it right now without any forward thrust. It has absolutely none, I can tell you that right now. Oh no, it's got one. It's got one thrust right there. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, you can tear that sucker up. Just know that for every like large cargo container you put on here on any miner, you need to have like 2 atmo thrusters to lift it up once it's full. Actually, more like 2.5. So you almost need 3 pretty much for each large cargo container. That's how bad the gravity is here. Yeah, it went nope. Yep, that's about what they do. Alright, let's see if I can get her up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, ouch. She was not happy with that angle. I want to get it to where I can check those conveyor junctions underneath. Right about there, I think. Yep, sure enough, there it is right there. Da, 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 da. Right about there. Yeah, you built that guy up, and probably need. Yeah, definitely gonna need some more side atmo. There's still something smoking. I have no clue then what's smoking yet. Not a battery. Oh, still that one. Okay. There we go. That should stop the smoking. See, now that the storm's kicked up, these things are really putting out some power. Oh yeah. What are they at right now? Max output is about 800 kilowatts. Wait, how's that? What? Max possible output is 400 kilowatts, and this thing's doing double. Oh no, that's max output is for 1 megawatt there, and that's putting out. 110. I was doing it backwards. It's bouncing around on them. That's definitely more than the half kilowatt. Let's see, you need probably gonna need 2 more large thrusters for side control, and then that thing should be flyable. Let's see, just put them back here. That can interfere with that? No, shouldn't. And for an atmospheric miner, that'll be good enough. This should do everything you need. There you go. Let's see, how's it handle now? Oh yeah. That handles really well now. What? Maybe need to get cobalt. Don't really want to drive all the way there since I don't want to blow up the rover thing. The miner can make it that far? Or should I dump a few more bats on it? Let me see. Had 8 reactors, all with about an hour and 40 minutes of uranium on it. Four batteries, which are almost fully recharged. Let's see, it's got, how much of it have, it's got, what, 2 large cargo containers, right? Or 2 medium cargo containers. Two mediums. The with 3 up thrust, 2 forward, 2 reverse, 2 sides, and the cobalt being, if you can get actually get some from it. I don't know. Did I give you the GPS for the nearest cobalt I got? One that's kind of useless. That one is there. 30 kilometers away. You got the other RSSs? Oh, so you got somebody else's? Well, that thing for 30 kilometers away can make it. Oh, the other ones I had. Yeah, it's right there. It's 30 kilometers out that direction. Oh. Did you need to go there? The bad thing about that deposit is that it's sitting right on a server divide. So you have to be very careful on how you get them and how you approach it. Um, I'm I'm actually thinking more of you get a survival kit on this sucker just in case you die when transferring over. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Survival kit does not need to be plumbed, it just needs to respawn you should you die, basically. Got no iron at all. Okay, well, you got 10k steel plates. Disassemble about 2k of them. You don't need that many. There we go. Yeah, it's good enough. There you go. It's not plumbed, but it's if you do die when transferring over off of across the server, you will respawn on it, or you'll be able to respawn on it. We'll rename it Miner's Survival Kit. Here we go. Yeah, the iron deposit that's nearby here, that, was it? Not that direction. Where was it? That direction. Yeah, iron 2. That's a fairly big iron deposit, so you should be able to get quite a bit off of it. Can I make it? Ouch. Oop. Okay, that was good. That's right, I was gonna kill myself anyway and head back over here and see how things were. Get 2 medical rooms? Where's the other medical room?
Your health is critical.
Where's this medical room at?
Fuel low.
Oh yeah, this is inside the ship. That's right.
Energy critical.
I forgot I gotta name this one. Oops. Okay. There we go. Freighter medical room. And it's not plumbed, was it? So I gotta plumb that too. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna plumb that up. go outside and take a look how I can plumb that up.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, no fuel's critical. Fix that in a second. There, fuel's not critical anymore. That, and where's my welder at? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see. So, medical room should be just below here somewhere, I think. Wasn't it? Yeah, it should be right here. Nope. Wrong spot. It's right here. Right there and right here. So what do I have nearby for tanks then and connection points for that? I think there was a connection point here, right? Yeah. It'd be ugly, but I could snake one through right here. Or I could snake it through there with armored blocks. That might actually be the better bet. All blocks, conveyor blocks. There is armored conveyors. No. Power blocks. Nope, nope. Yeah, conveyor, armored corner. I'll put that one here. Alright. I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to do some of their modded blocks to convey that. Let's see. Plates. Do I have interior plates? Yes, I do. I got a lot of them. Nope, I can't pull those. Okay. So I need the armored ones I've never used before. Which apparently are not in this. The heck? Okay, we're gonna have to do this by manually, I guess, with this. I need a conveyor corner armored. Conveyor straight armored. Goes like that. 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 And I need this one. goes here and here. That should allow me to have piped all the way through. And be able to paint it and make it look still like it's normal. I hope. Oof. Get down under there. Get down there. There we go. And the big thing being, it should be airtight. Nope. See, this is what I was doing with when I wasn't streaming. I had a bunch of rebounding going on there. A lot of lagginess. And that's why for almost like 3 weeks there I wasn't streaming any of this. There we go. Now let's make sure that that's airtight in here now. Oh yeah, it's airtight. And it plumbed up. It's working. Good. One less thing to have to worry about. Now I just gotta... So I've gotta figure out how to... do the interior too. I'll put that control seat in next. Oh, I had parts for it, to put it down. Okay, turning on. Oh. Oh, stupid blender. I thought those were built for a second. I'm an idiot. That's for a good laugh. Turn off thrust, go right through those catwalks. I mean, the interior plates, not steel plates. In which case I might as well get enough I can build the catwalks there too and make it so I can walk on that. There we go. How to design the interior of this, I do not know, because I do not like their arrangement that they have here. Because this isn't vented, you can't get oxygen up to where your control seat's at. And there's no way to run a vent, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do any doors. I do like these things being wrapped around that. But yeah, we'll leave it be. Having that, there's actually a nice addition. So we'll keep that, but That cargo pod is not needed. Or that container's not needed. That interior wall's not needed. Hmm. Oh, not quite. Oh well. Whoa. Boom. It's nice to have a landing platform now. Yay. But it's still got quite a bit to have to build here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 containers to rebuild or to build. 4 of which being tanks. All the piping, all the thrusters, the connectors on the sides. Yeah, there's still a lot of work left on this thing. But at least it's starting to look like something, and it is flyable now. I could get it to move around if I needed it to. Aw, I like how Lucy shifted to give you guys a better view of her napping. Okay, there we go. Let's grab a bunch of steel plates, a bunch of interior plates, and get to work on the laying out all that stuff. Get that laid out and that laid out. Oh, I'm already out of steel plates. It sucks. That I need steel plate for. Oh, there. That's what I want you to highlight. There we go. And get the conveyor system up, basic conveyor system up. You always want to start with the internals first. Just want to tap that. Because otherwise that happens. Crap. So that's all the tanks laid out there. And a steel plate. Da, 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 da. Ooh, almost done with all the ion thrusters. This needs a little bit more cobalt. Let's dump. Ooh. Iron into that one. Get it going. See, that was. Remember, I had 43k cobalt, and that was enough to finish off all of the rest of the thrusters, pretty much. Of these thruster components. Cobalt goes quite a ways. I probably only needed about 5k to complete this ship. 40k is gonna last a long, long time. I'm definitely not ever gonna need that much. So let's get then this guy highlighted and finish it off. You can also turn this projector off because I want to build what I've already built, or what I've already placed. And you can see now from up here, that's a heck of a framework. Got some redundant systems too to it, so if something blasts me in the center, I still got conveyors running down each side. Or should a tank get ruptured and blown up or damaged, they can still bypass around. It's nice to have some redundancy. I think I might try and do is once I get this. Yeah, once I get this thing this piped over here. I might then go and put one on the oxygen farm and move this thing up there for a bit. Because then I don't have to come in and out, in and out, in and out. I can just pull from any of the ports that are on that thing and get what I need from it. Whee! Ouch. In here, pressure components left. Okay. Nope. Alright, should the stream get disconnected here for some reason, it is probably because Gigi's right now behind the streaming computer and playing with the cords. Should butt out from under there. Come on, you goofball. I don't need you disconnecting me. Brat cat? Whatever toy it is that you lost back there, you've got plenty of others you can play with instead. Go chase the laser beam around for a while or something. No. No. Trying to see what it is she's trying to get back there. Let's see. Oh. It's nothing. There's nothing but cords back there and she's trying to get something. I don't know what it is. Unless she's like, Daddy, stop playing that and come play with me. I'm gonna turn it off if you don't. She's actually, for being 2 years old, she's actually quite smart. When she's actually about 1 year old, she found out that if she presses the button on the UPS I've got and the power supply I've got down there, that it turns everything off. So I actually had to put a piece of plexiglass on top of it, of the button. No. Come up here. Here. Last thing I need you to do is disconnect my internet or something. All because you're probably chasing a dust bunny or some Lego helmet or something that's back there. There. Now she can't get back there. Push the computer back and block their way. Oh, almost. All components withdrawn successfully. That's good. Yay, that means that's done. That means I should be able to get this done. Woohoo! Let's get that on the build planner. That. Bunch of these little bits, pieces. Okay. Building a ship outside gravity is a lot easier than trying to do it on 1.9 gravity. That's it. Want that off. Oh, I can't wait till I get this thing done so I can go out and actually get large amounts of supplies. Put those in production. What do I need steel plates for? Ah, that one. Yep, okay. Oh yeah, that doesn't have an ore detector on it anymore, does it? Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to put one on there. Well, the Cobalt GPS there is directly below it is Cobalt. I put it when I was right on top of the thing. If you go back about uh any direction you start out about maybe 150 meters and go at about a 45-degree angle down. I think it was 28 meters below the surface, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've drilled on that one. That or I could I could do a drop. That is right. It is 28 meters below the surface. Okay, cool. My memory's not that shitty. Like I said, otherwise I could make a drop. I could load up some cobalt into this hydro miner thing and come dropping down with some. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Interesting factoid: there is a hangar base sitting right on top of that cobalt. Unless it got completely deleted during their one cleanup they did a while back. Some guys had built a base on it, and I didn't know it until they showed up one time. And if you're gone for 3 days, 3 days of no activity, whatever you have will get hangered and put away. You have to. Yeah, but that's because it's in the hangar right now. Those guys I've only seen that base there once, and oh, it pissed me off because I came up to it. I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool little base, and then it shot me and shot my rover and blew everything up that I had at the time. Thankfully, they did a rollback right after that happened, and it rolled back to just before uh, before they came back and respawned their base. So I don't know if it's even still in the hangar anymore. They may have been inactive enough for them to delete their data from the files. I don't know how long it takes for you to be active for them to do inactive for them to do that. It was a pretty neat little base that they had built, though. It It was half embedded in the voxels because, like I said, they'd been inactive for so long that the voxels got restored. But was hanging over one of the craters a ways. I forgot who it was, what their name was. I thought it was another Z thing. Nope, nope, nope. No, you have taken in. Oh crap, what was theirs? Don't remember. Hmm. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't remember what they were. But, no, it wasn't that guy. Yeah, I think they've been gone long enough that their data was actually removed from the system now. Yeah, because I'm not seeing it, and I don't remember exactly what it was. I just know that I would recognize it if I saw it. So they must have been removed from when they did when was it Idiot or was it Reload? When they did the cleanup of hangar data and respawn pods. And they did that like I think a week or two ago. So probably won't have to worry about them coming back.
Energy low.
Even then, like I said, that's right on a server divide. So if those guys did come back, they'd be in for a heck of a surprise. Like, oh, hey, I'm gonna go over to this side of the base, and oh, wait, what? Base is gone. Oh no. It probably had to be deleted. Yeah, it's like I said, that's a really bad spot for that ore deposit. It is right on the divide. It is a pain in the butt. And if you go more towards I think it's about 5K to the southeast, I'd like to say, you'd get to where my original spot where I spawned was, where I first started from was. There was a little valley that was over there. I was picking off those little rock golem Marvin guys that they had back then on. They would spawn right there, and I just pick them off and get some little bits of platinum and uranium and gold off of them, and silver. And there's ice up on the hill, so it's like right above the, the hill where you see some ice is like right on the other side of that. I'm pretty sure that K9 would recognize the area because that was where I flipped my rover and he helped me flip it back. I had it in a nice big hole.
Energy critical.
Okay, so that's all done there. That's done up to there. I'm all out of stuff, so let's get the rest of the tubing done. Oop. It's getting there. Slowly but surely, I'll get it there. Eh. Oh, excuse me. I just looked over. Gigi's pissed off at me now. She's sulking in the corner. Like, you closed off the area where my toy was at. We'll get it later. Whatever it was you lost back there, we'll get it. Yes, that's looking really nice now. Hmm, idiot said something on Discord. I should put a link in my on my Twitch for the Draconis Discord since I'm on here playing on it. Give them some credit. This is it's a really nice community and a very nice server, even though it lags out a lot. You got 50k of cobalt, dude. You got enough. You could build a super scuttler. You're never gonna use that much cobalt. Though, if you do need anything else, you can always find somebody to trade that with. Like I said, I got 40k here, and I'm never going to use more than 10 of it. Unless I did something in heavy armor. But, like I said, I got 40k of it. I don't need any either. I mean, I could plate this sucker in armor plating, in heavy armor plating. That would use it all up. Over construction. Well, I probably am. Yeah, have at it. Build yourself a ship. Make sure it's got a lot of lift. But see, if you read like on the chat, there's Mike says I haven't built a base yet. Just basics to get mobile and find cobalt. Find guys like that. You can trade them. Like if you're having trouble finding magnesium or something, or nickel, you're running low on nickel. Some of those guys will have an abundance of that. Yeah, flying rover. Just not the rover that's there, please. Well, if you find a guys that's got abundance of something you don't have, you can trade with them. That is the whole purpose of the ZCS. Is we trade. Try and help those guys out a bit. fact, I think the first mission for this ship is to go get a load of ice to take to Sarah. But she's got some for her space base that she was building. Oh my, another assert. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, see, there you go. Keeping an eye on their chat. Yeah, you could do some trading with Mike there. Apparently he's on the south side with I think. Oh no, you're on the north side. Never mind. He's on the south side, so you could probably go trade with Sarah instead. I don't know. I don't remember who he's closest to our rover base. I think, what's his name? Zethra or whatever? He was nearby. Because that's 1, 2, 3. That's 5 out of the 9. Oh, we're halfway there. Yay. Oops. That's... Yeah, you got to get pretty close for them to show up. If they shut down their stuff, you got to get like within 100 meters of them to find out who they are. Usually it's a matter of just saying in chat, hey, who am I flying near? And a lot of guys will look up and look to see if anybody's flying nearby. And they'll ask you what faction you're at. You tell them ZCS, and then they'll be like, oh, hey, yeah, you're near me. Or, nope, I don't see you, buddy. And if you want to try poking around their base, you better hope like heck that that they're white, not one of those red guys. If they got guns, they'll start shooting. Actually, that is a thought. If you could build an atmospheric-based one for around there, that would be a decent thought. Maybe one that's capable of actually like lifting other people's stuff, because once in a while some guys will get their rovers stuck in a crater or something, and they need a lift. I know that's what happened to Lucky. He got his stuck someplace, and I wasn't really able to carry it very far, but I was able to help flip it over with the landing gear on one of my miners. Well, we have gotten pretty good at flipping rovers out of and ships out of things, haven't we? We probably could do a ZCS towing. Here to right your wrongs. And your ships. Still need to figure out how am I gonna put, where can I put jump drive in this thing? This maybe, that's a thought. I've got these cross member parts right here where I could fit one right in there. That's raised up and that's a little raised up. I could fit one right in here maybe. Yeah, if I forgo putting a thruster there and a thruster on the other side, I could put a jump drive on either side.
Inventory full.
Let's dump you in here for now.
Energy low. Inventory full.
Really? Dang it. So, like, sit one right in there, maybe. What I wanted. Regular pottery, fine. What the heck is with that? I wonder. Huh. Okay. Let's get some plates out. Get some energy. And go put those down and see what they look like. Quit disconnecting and just recharge. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's better. See, this doesn't have batteries either, so I might have to stick some right there and right there, maybe. And there. So I'll place those in, I'll place a jump drive in there. And see what it looks like. Don't have jump drive on the hotbar. Oh yeah, that evens it up. Evens up to that almost perfectly. Yeah, and then I can kind of contour it back here a bit. With like maybe just a couple simple ramps like that. And that. And do with more of an advanced one. Like this. There we go. There and there. Adds a little bit of greebling. Gives it a little bit of character to it. Yeah, that'll give it a little bit of little something something, while also giving me a heck of a jump boost. Whoa. I need to get that added to the planner. I want to get another battery in there and there. Like I said, this thing does not have any batteries on it. Let's see, what do I have? I got the large steel tubes because I'm finishing these. Well, that one's done. Yeah, she's going to be an interesting little hauler. I was driving in a rover, now I'm in a drop pod? Oh. That's never a good thing. Shouldn't have gotten cleaned up. I'll bet you that cast there. Yeah, I'll bet that Casamilla there went and transferred over to another server. Do like this one. There, better. Maybe they'll understand that way. But I bet they were transferring over the server, and because they had not been on the server they were coming into before, there was no stats of them having any health, any person there at all. So it respawned them. And it respawned them back to a survival kit that they didn't have. If they didn't have a survival kit on their rover, they're not going to be, able to use it. That's why I put a survival kit on almost anything I'm running over. I'm going to be running over a server divide with. Oh, I need large steel tubes, but I can't pick them up because I have battery components in here. Because I'm not stating I don't have a need there. Too long of a day. Oh. One thing that I'm finding about the server that's kind of more of a pain in the ass is you get a lot of people on here that are just new, completely new to the game. You know, I'm talking like less than 100 hours, you know, or maybe like 1 hour of gameplay overall. And they've come here purely because. Oh, that must be the one that's. Yep, that's the one that's on the ship over there. But they've come here purely because Splitsy's here. And they want to see Splitsy. Got that, you know, fan crave going on. Or craze. Crave. Oh, there's... Well, I don't have much water left up here, do I? On. Do I have any ice left up here? Yep, I do have some. I'm going to turn off its ability to use the conveyor now. Because I only want it to create from based off from what it's got. Make sure it's not going to pull any more. Okay, good. It doesn't look like it's going to. So then before it happened, transfer, yeah. I was going 10 meters a second and there's nothing here to have hit. But yeah, you get a bunch of people in here that, well, that don't know how to play or don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to read a wiki or a Discord. So they have problems and they complain and wah. And it's like, the heck? Oh, lag. So they're all complaining about it and it's like, guys, it's space engineers. it's keen software development. Everything's fucked up. It will be.
Energy low.
We've learned to deal with it and work around all the glitches, and in some cases, use the glitches to our advantage. You want a good example of that? I can rig one up real quick that I rigged up before on previous streams. On a way to get ice real easily, really quickly. Let's get some power here first. Dang it. Quit doing that. Lags. Yeah, see, lagging pretty bad right now. Yeah, when it goes to ping as 0, that's when something's messed up. Okay. Oh, not lag feast. Lag fest. There we go. We have like what was I saying? Oh yeah, the if you put down a projector and you put down I put a projection in it for like a so far it's just only worked for the small grid. The small grid um, um, O2 generator. If you had ice in that thing when you made the blueprint, you will build it and there will be ice in it again. At least that's what I found out. And it was on my rocket car that I built is the projection I used that had it in there. And I don't know if it's just my design that was glitched to give me that. If the blueprint was glitched or what. I tried experimenting and tried filling a cargo container with some, rare ores and stuff like that to see if that would work and do it. Uh, it didn't. I tried a refinery, both basic and full. Many other things. And it seemed like it was only the small grid O2 generator would do it. And only, so far, only with that blueprint I had. So that was kind of strange, but it came in handy when I was on the what was I was on Luna and crashed and I had no ice whatsoever. I was quite a ways away from any ice, and I discovered that and I was like, oh, well, I was gonna build that thing as just a way to go run over to get some ice quick because it was fairly cheap and easy to make. And I discovered, oh hey, this thing's got ice. This thing's got hydrogen. I'm like, how? And I was like, cool. And so that's where a glitch and a keen fault can be uh, beneficial to us. Okay, there's one battery. Oh, automated cleanup commencing. Make sure you got a beacon and your grid's names are changed and everything. Otherwise, say goodbye to your progress. Ooh, almost done. Whoa. Now this is a fairly basic design. You look when looking at it. I mean, it's like like I don't know, Yoda strapped on front of a yellow pod, a pod racer or something like that. I don't know. You can think of so many little analogies to it, but it's so simple, but it is so um, sort of for dynamic kind of. I'm able to tweak this design, to mess with this design, to adjust here and there and all that to make this thing do what I want. I could turn this into an assault craft. Yeah, it kind of does. If it cleared out the center section, yeah, it would look like legs and be a Chad cruiser. But I mean, I could strap this thing up with a bunch of turrets if I wanted to, and reinforce the front end with the, um, with like it's got this little cutter bit here, this little protrusion. I could do heavy armor onto that, heavy armor all around it, and turn it into a freaking battering ram, and make this thing an assault vessel. Take out the cargo pods and just have it just be an assault vessel. But or I could replace a couple of the cargo pods with refineries and assemblers and make it a ore processing vessel. You can do a lot with something that's that simple of a design. Well, you've got these guys that'll make these cruisers that are so complex that you can't really do much with them after they've been built. It'd be hard to integrate some things into them because they don't leave any spaces like this to put a jump drive. They don't leave any spaces to put turrets added in anywhere without interacting with a thruster or a door. They overcomplicate some of them. But you go with something so simple that that any idiot could work on it and work with it. And there you go. Let's see. It's gonna look like it's got a hell of a beer gut. I do have some plates. Okay, good. Nope. Put down the other jump drive right in there. And get a good look at the profile. Oh yeah. It'll look a little bulky in the center, a little thick. But it's gonna work nice. It's gonna look good. Let's get some of the jump drive components running as well. I'll start working from the back to the front and get things, or from the front to the back and get things built up before I turn the projection on and get more things added to it. 3,416 other components. Yeesh. I still do need to name this thing properly. Well, any thoughts, any ideas on it? Go for it. Dish them out. Oh. Yep. Here we go. Gonna squeeze myself in the holes here. Whoa, okay. This should definitely make my travel time to Luna and Nibiru a lot quicker. Also gotta figure out how to put where to put some landing gears on this. Would be effective.
Energy low.
Okay, there's the cargo container where everything went to. Okay, pulled all that out that I needed. Maybe I should fit a basic refinery and a basic assembler on this thing somewhere, just in case any repairs, whatever need to be made. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I'll just put that in, have to put that one in consideration for now. Whoa. Where'd I go? Where did I go just now? I had an out-of-body experience. Like, why? I didn't die yet. Yet being the key word. Oh, that's rubber banding. That's not cool. What do I? Oh, I got. I got the large steel tubes for this thing. That's what I have. I was wondering, why am I carrying so much but I can't weld those things up? Oh, overshot. I'm back. Right, that one's done. Nope. No. Oh, yes, actually. So the jump drives are the only thing that are added on right now, and they're the only ones producing anything. That guy's not on for some reason. So let's go take a look and see. If I'm going to be able to build all that stuff for it. Yep, enough for that. Should be enough for that. Crap, I'm going to be out of silicon, aren't I? Yeah, I got 140 right there, and that's about it. Oh, nope, I got 70 or 740 there. Another 10 there. Another .02 there. Yeah, I'm gonna be short on the gold. Otherwise, everything else I should be good for. Need about another 20 of those put in. Well, I guess it's time to take the miner out, go get some more gold. Whoop, whoop. I don't know why I keep hearing my thrusters going. Okay, you're not gonna do this number to me again, are you? Actually, I think I know what I can do to fix that. Do a quick reload. That might be the problem. Lucy go. I didn't even notice that she left. Gigi's still back there sulking. Roommate's home. That's probably where they're going to. Is they're gonna go say hi to her. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Well, I got about a little less than 45 minutes left in the stream here until I hit the 4-hour mark. Hopefully that'll be enough to get some gold. It'd be nice to get at least one jump drive made. Doubt that. Perhaps I can get the rest of the framework done. Yep. Yep, sounds better. That fixed it. Let's see, my closest gold one was... Okay, that way? That way, up there. I just pick one and go straight out. Let's clear some of this path out here, this little thing out of here. Yep, there we go. Hey, Gigi. Okay, there's a gold one there, but let's see if I can find one a little bit easier to get to than that thing was. There's this guy right here. Let's see what this one's got. Got an iron. See that? Got a silver. Potassium. Should grab a little chunklet of silver. That should be good. I got more on my asteroid even, so it's just like I'm here, might as well. Is there a gold chunklet here somewhere? More silver there. There's some gold there. Let's hope it's exposed, because I don't like having to drill through the rock to find it. Oh man, it's not. Is it? Is it? Nope, it's not exposed. Dang it, I gotta drill through to get it. Gotta get the ejectors on. There it is. There's the gold. It's quite loud for me. I don't know if that's too loud for you guys. And this ejector's going and the drill going. You have to let me know. GG. Really? You've always got to lay on me. There you go. Hey, look who's outside. Why she's still in her car, but yeah, she's still out there. Just build a connector when the sound starts. So does that sound too loud? I mean, if anything's too loud, let me know. I could drop some of it. I mean, it's not going into the red on my deal. Okay. Just wasn't expected. I had it cranked up a little loud on my headphones, so yeah, it kind of starting to blow out my eardrums. Back out a little bit. Take a look what we got here. That was not a very good big deposit of gold. But it will fill up the miner enough. It's gonna be like one miner load. About 80k maybe. Let's see. Silver ore is 1, 3, 2, 39, 19. And so it's not quite as much as I was hoping it would be. But it should be enough. Let's get out of this hole if I can. Let's see, where was I? Where's the base bat now? Okay, go to where the phosphorus is, basically. I think. Oop, maybe not. Oh, no. Okay, it's there. There we are. See, there's a strong unknown signal 108k away from me. But by the time I get there, it's gonna be gone. But I was coming too faster, so. There's the silver. It's the headlight hole. There's a part of the rock. That's a lot of silver from where I've got here, so I'm just gonna grab some more while I'm here. I'll need it for things like probably the gravity components. I believe requires some of it. There you get a good look at the whole thing. Green, white, and yellow. And as soon as that thing's done, well, of course, actually, as soon as that thing gets ow, as soon as that thing gets done, I'm going to take it out and get some ice and stuff. But right after that, I'm going to start work on getting the next Scuttler build, Super Scuttler build. Build my own little fleet. Okay, and there we go. And here. That off and that off, there we go. That's button one. There we go. Oh, you stop doing that. Ice is precious and air is not precious up here. Dang it. Gold connector, gold. There. Cobalt behind it, ice behind that for right now. I think it's processed all the iron. Gold, silver before the cobalt this time around. Yeah, 59.5. Okay, not bad. Okay, that refinery is going to get cleared out. I need the gold in there. Alrighty. Get maybe the lower one done first? Yeah. It's the furthest along. Overshot a little bit. There we go. Don't know why it's not giving me the superconductors. Or anything else for that matter. I need those too. Why is it not giving me those? Huh. insert Columbus. That's a new one. Huh. It must be fairly big because it's 6K away. I can see it. Eek. Let's not piss that thing off then. I'm gonna adjust this around a bit. Let's get those off of there. Get this one first on the list, then this, then that. That way we can finish off that one battery. Ouch. Right? Yep. Yep, that one's done. Get in there, get in there. There we go. .2, it's getting closer. Oh yeah, you can see that sucker. That thing's fairly big. And yellow. Definitely don't want to get that thing. I don't want that thing getting too close. Oh, whoops. I was supposed to go into that one. Oh well, they both gotta get done anyway. I bet this thing will have enough weight on it that it won't want to move very well. As I just realized, this was created also before they nerfed the ion thrusters. So yeah. Right, so it goofed up with the gravity components. Threw gravity components into that by mistake. That should be enough for me to get that one pretty much close. Yep, getting down to last 4 components. The superconductors will take forever. It's because they're so big. And expensive and slow to make. How much do I have made so far? 605? Eek. it's gonna take forever. Oh. The heck? Za's a femboy. What the? Okay. Right, now we're down to the supercomputers. There's the superconductors, the computers, and the, was it construction components? True. This gun won't shot you? Oh, okay. Construction components are done, computers done, just waiting on superconductors. So it gave me the components for the next one. Yay. Get closer to having a functional transport here. Weeks before I have it pressurized space. Okay, Lamont, this server is like stupid easy.
Energy low.
Not by me, of course. Me good. I don't know. I could probably. It doesn't matter how many guns you got if you can dodge. Or if you can make a bullet sponge. Oh, when was this? Way back in the beginning of me playing this. Back when I had like maybe, I don't know, 50 hours under my belt. Um, I had a military mine layer that I came across that was Like, oh, this is a juicy target. I want to take this thing over. I want to tear this thing apart. See how this works, how this looks. You know, I was just interested in capturing it. And I got close, and the thing just tore me to shreds. Build a fighter, came up to it, tore me to shreds. I'm like, great, crap. I really want this thing, though, and it's going to disappear soon. So I took my only thing that I had left was my miner. I built a heavy armored wall in front of the dang thing. And just basically made a bullet sponge out of it. With a couple of holes where there was some guns shooting out of the thing. And I had like 2 or 3 layers deep of it, of armor. And just decided, I'm gonna go for it. I approached this thing and that wall just soaked up the bullets as I was shooting off its turrets. And I managed to get it. I got the thing. I took the guns down off the back end of it. And when I got done, I looked back at my miner and was like, oh crap, this thing drilled a hole through my shield I had made. And took out like one of my drills that was on behind it. And I was actually impressed with how well that worked. And it was a small grid. The miner was probably about as big as this sucker. Maybe half the size. It was a small little thing. But it was again three drill deal. I just went between the drills and went straight out with some blocks and just built a wall. So it doesn't matter how many guns you got. Somebody's gonna find a way of defusing them. And anymore, as long as if you take out somebody's beacon on their base, then you just have to, if they're not around, you just wait 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and their base is gonna be gone. And you pretty much won. That's why, like right here, the beacon for this place is embedded in the rock back here. It's kind of gonna be hard to blow up. The beacon on the rover is dead center of it, just above the rear axles, but dead center in the ship. So you got to go through a lot of stuff to get to it. Okay, I'm sitting at about. Oh, this is. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Eesh. I'm sitting at about. Oh, what? 13 more minutes left in the stream. Do not know if I'm gonna be able to get this thing. I need at least about 170 some, probably a little more than that at this point. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to finish this. Now I'll probably do a little off, since it's the weekend, I'll probably do a little off-stream work tomorrow and pretty much finish this back end of this thing off if I can. At least get the main components laid out. Might have to make a trip to get some uranium. Maybe. I don't know what my supply looks like. But I really don't want to have to go until I get the thing done. So yeah, I'll probably take tomorrow to just off stream do all the greebles to this. Whoa. Whoa, that's not me. That's definitely lag. Yeah, see, I'm trying to weld and it won't let me weld because
Energy low.
of lag. You're gonna kill me, aren't you, lag? Yeah, it's gonna kill me. I'm dying because I can't get in.
Low health.
Yeah, it's gonna kill me.
Health critical.
That does not count as a death. Okay. Just as it crosses out, I hear the door open. That's terrible. Oh, you suck.
Fuel low.
Freaking lag.
Energy critical.
Body location. That's stupid. That is just too stupid to actually be true. That lag wouldn't let me in. Usually when lag hits like that, your O2 doesn't go down, your hydrogen doesn't go down, your energy doesn't go down, your health doesn't go down because it's trying to calculate where you're at, so I don't care. So usually you survive that. But no, I just flat out had to die apparently. Uh, yeah, I'm not quite gonna be able to get that built up. But at least she is flyable. I mean, I could take it to Luna right now and fill it up with ice. I'd have to park on the surface. Or I'd have to park in orbit with it and take the miner to the surface and back. It would be an extremely long trip, though. So, I think... Yeah, I'm close enough. I'm sitting at about 7 minutes, but... It's gonna be 7 minutes of boredom. Here. So, this might be the last run, and I'm gonna call it a night, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. This thing's sitting at for... Should shut its thrusters and everything off. Start shutting things down. Goes off. Tracking beacon on that one. Oh yeah, I'm at like 2k out. Yeah, definitely need to cut those down. Ooh. But still, that's That's minor. 2K is not that bad. That's about like getting close to a cert base. Kind of bad. You can avoid it. Most things will spawn outside of it. Oh, come on. I'm gonna pop that stuff in there. That and that. See where I'm looking for my refineries. Yep, we're looking good. So, basically playing games now. So I'm just gonna call it a night and pick it back up tomorrow. Oh, so I will see you all later. Van, good luck with your ship. I can't wait to see what this thing's gonna look like. If you're an over-engineer, I definitely want to see what this is gonna look like. So, I will see you all